Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another sa.neter TV production. House of Consciousness production.
I'm going to say to the people, don't be afraid of the topic. Because I'm going to bust that ass because I can still talk about where the Bible comes from.
That's right.
Because if it comes from white people, ask yourself a question. Is it good for black people? That's just ABC. So what I'm saying to Cesariak, first of all, Cesariak, I got to give you a little sidebar. You went on, I talked to you 2 days in a row, and I called you so we could clear up the stuff with sa.neter. We all got on the phone together, cleared all that stuff up. Then you get on the YouTube and call me a peon. It's on. See, the tape don't never lie. So now I'm on the phone with you talking as a grown man. We handling the business. We clearing up all the stuff. Then you jump on YouTube. You're not even doing the debate, and you call me a peon. But I'm not going to sink to your level because you're not there. You're going to wish you was debating after I knocked the first brother head off. In the first 5 minutes, I guarantee you they're going to have to go get somebody else. I guarantee you. My point to you is you cannot get around it. The Bible is from white people, period. I will prove that in the first 5 minutes with an irrefutable path of information that the Bible is from white people. You will never have had someone talk about the Bible like Ali Muhammad. Now let me lay something out on you for real. This Bible is the worst book on the planet. Do you know some of the things that it advocates? Name me another holy book that advocates people eat shit. Now, if I can't prove that, I'm embarrassing myself. They try to say that, they make up all kind of things. I have proof that the Bible is an anti-black book. Now, they'll say, wait a minute. The Bible says Solomon is black. What you talking about? The Bible never says Solomon was black. Go read that verse again. See, Hebrews, when they're on the sidewalk, what I've realized is they are the greatest mix masters on the planet. The greatest. If them niggas was on some turntables, man, Kool Herc could be in retirement. But after going back and reading these points that they clear as their foundational points, I said, man, these folk know they deceiving the people. They know they deceiving the people. It's not one book inside of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, that don't have some anti-black or some off-the-wall contradictory shit in it. Not one. That's 66 in King James. Then they try to say King James was the Hebrew Israelite. See, they don't know. I know you're anti-science. You don't want to deal with DNA. They have King James DNA. You know that, right? Don't you know that they have his lineage? And they tested his DNA, and they posted where his DNA come from? Now, if you're a black man on this planet, it's only certain genetic haplogroups that you belong to. You can test your DNA and go all the way back to somebody, Sierra Leone, Ethiopia, Eritrea, somewhere. It's going to always go back because we don't have the same genes that the white man has, the male genes and the female genes. So they have both his female line and his male line. How this nigga going to be a Hebrew Israelite if you're saying the Hebrew Israelites is black people? You have a Noah story, right? I already told you, I gave that up. I told you exactly what. See, I just want to put some fear in you so they can bring Yahanna to the table. Listen, I already told you that Noah was stole right off the walls in Kemet. I gave you the actual book it was stole from. So if your first prophet is fake, and he's the father of all the prophets, that means that you have a fatherless prophethood. That means you don't even exist.
Damn, you ain't going in here like the SETI. You
don't even exist. You don't even exist. If Noah don't exist, then Japheth, Shem, and Ham don't exist. And if Ham, Japheth, and Shem don't exist, then Abraham and Jacob and those fake twins don't exist. That means Israel don't exist. So my question to you is, can you prove that these people were real? If I could show you exactly where they stole it from with the same name off the wall, that's still there. That's still there.
All right.
Come on, brothers. And then we ain't even got to Jesus Christ yet.
Now check this out. Let's say when they get up, they going right after that Quran. And in the Quran, it talks about Jesus. It talks about Moses. It talks about
the Quran don't talk about Jesus.
The Quran don't
I already did a debate with Imam Bashir. There's no Muslim scholar after I did that debate. All these hits, 20,000 views. Wesley Muhammad didn't come back and rebut it. Lord Abba didn't come back and rebut it for Prophet Noble Drew Ali. How come none of these scholars never came back and rebut that major point? There's no Jesus in the Quran. If there's a scholar that can prove it, I guarantee they can't prove it. They don't even know how to read the language.
Yeah,
but
you did
if there
prove
is,
that.
come on. You can attack the Quran all you want. The parts that I would like to show you is that if you comparing the two, like I said, the Quran is way better as a book. Let me ask you a question. Show me one Hebrew empire. Show me one city in history that's still there that was built by some Hebrews. Show me the Hebrew university system in the world. Hebrew wasn't even a language. Yiddish was developed as the Hebrew that they're talking about in 900 AD. That's damn near, what? 4,900 years before they said it was a Bible 6,000 years ago. So they don't even have no ancient scriptures in their Hebrew language, because Hebrew is not a language. Go ask a real lexicographer of linguistics, and they throw the word Hebrew on ancient languages like Punic and so-called Aramaic. They throw that word on it. There was no Hebrew language, because the Hebrews, or the Hapiru, were white people. So, I mean, the doctrine is so confusing, so ridiculous. The stuff that's in the Bible is so ridiculous. It's just, and I can prove that white people wrote the Old Testament and the New Testament. I can prove when they wrote it. I can prove why they wrote it. I can prove, check this out. I told you I was going to do this, and I'm not going to give you the source. I can prove that Israelite groups in particular parts of history even admitted on the record that the Pentateuch and other parts of the Bible
had what?
Had nothing. There were Israelites who said that book is not ours. Outside of the Bible, in real documents of history.
Now, is these white Hebrews or black Hebrews, so-called?
There's only white Hebrews. There's no group of ancient people who call themselves Hebrews that were black. None. Zero.
So you mean to tell me this, Ali, that there's no Hebrew that was ever enslaved in Egypt? They didn't build the pyramids?
Look. Oh, please. We ain't got to go there. I skip over that.
So you're going to have to go there.
Okay, no. Listen. They try to use Deuteronomy. I just give some people just so they can study, because I'm going to scare you, because I know all the things you're going to use. Deuteronomy 28, right? Deuteronomy 28 is what they use to try to say, this book is talking about black people. It's the only book. Check this out. They do this kind of stuff around historians and people who have intelligence. This book right here, we the only people that got enslaved and was put on ships in slavery. Are you kidding me? Have you ever studied the history of East Africa and how the Arabs came in to certain parts, I ain't gonna even name the places, to East Africa and put our brothers in the Bantu tribes on ships and took them to India and Arabia? We the only people that been on the Israelites? Those are Hamites to you. Ain't no Hamite supposed to be in prophecy on ships getting enslaved. Shit, I can take you to China where the British put the Chinese on slave ships. So you think you're the only ones that been on slave ships?
That what I said to the Hebrew brother.
It's ridiculous, bro. The Hebrews are not, look, the Hebrews are not historians, therefore they are completely declassified to talk about anything in regards to history. The only thing they can tell you is to believe in Jesus, and that's your salvation. And we already know who Jesus is. We already know who he is. We already know where they got that from. We already know who made that shit up. Check this out. White people have used that book to cause more tyranny and slavery than any other book in history. Show me one place where the Bible went where black people got civilized. One place. One place on the earth. Show me one kingdom that's still standing, that's standing based on the Bible that black people built, that's shining on the planet.